Concendo sodalitas. The game of existence. The middle way. Greetings, beloved fratres and sorores of Concendo. Under the expanded monadic vision, the universe, with its infinite realities, is always in perfect balance, as mentioned in our last publication. The fractalized expression of one who, through this intuitive and abstract perspective, is one and indefectible, cannot corrupt the harmony of the source from which it originated. We are part of these fractalizations, paradoxically separate yet, at the same time, one with the consciousness from which we stem. As expressions of the perfect source, we are, in our primordial essence, equally perfect. Yet this truth may seem distant or even false to our mental instruments, for they interpret reality through the veil of duality and separation, which, as we shall see, serves a purpose in the existential game. Nevertheless, the principle remains. Nothing arising from absolute consonance can be fundamentally devoid of the qualities of that same essence. We emphasize that we are not essentially the characters we play, but something greater, consciousness itself, the author who created everything, all characters and all scenarios. From an expanded perspective, we embody countless temporary and perfect characters who enact the duality game within the grand universal stage. Our personality flaws, therefore, are illusory and form an integral part of the play performed on the existential stage. Without the necessary antagonism, without this duality, no play could be enacted, no drama experienced. This line of thought might lead one to conclude that, being already perfect as the source from which we come, there is no value in the divine game of Lila. Yet this reasoning is flawed. Such an idea may encourage inaction and voluntary withdrawal from the reality experienced. It would be akin to watching a theatrical performance in which all actors sit still, remaining silent and motionless throughout the event. If true illumination led us to this inaction, there would be no dramas to experience, nothing to be lived. All in the universe aligns with the nature of the source, that is, with our own. Manifestation of duality and the creation of infinite worlds and planes of existence are inherent to this condition. Thus, it would not be logical to enter a reality merely to remain indifferent to it. We deduce, therefore, that once the challenge is accepted, it must be lived and experienced. However, an inevitable question arises. What if the ultimate purpose were, indeed, inaction, the dissolution of all duality and the elevation of consciousness beyond time and space? The solution to this dilemma does not lie in choosing between action or inaction, but in understanding that both are two sides of the same cosmic coin. The middle way, therefore, is neither inaction, with the denial of active participation in the play, nor the incorporation of the illusion that it is everything, but a conscious dance between the two, participating in the drama with full awareness of the unity that sustains it, understanding that, in the end, all actors will awaken, recognizing themselves in the same source from which they emerged. The purpose of existence is not to choose between action and inaction, but to recognize that both are phases of the same cycle. Duality is a playground for consciousness, a space where it experiments in forgetfulness. Recognition of the fractal within unity, beyond time and space, is not a negation of experience, but its culmination. In other words, the theatrical play has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The actors may perform with passion and purpose during the show, but in the end, all recognize the same paradoxical empty and full stage, where no more roles remain to be played. The middle way we propose is a synthesis between these extremes. The true path is neither total immersion in the illusion of separation, forgetting the unity to which we belong, nor complete rejection of experience in inertia and denial of the drama's value. Instead, it is a state of consciousness in which one acts in the world, actively participating in the game, while maintaining connection with the underlying unity. It is the Wu way of the Tao, where the fractal comes to represent consciousness directly within the world of forms. The world of forms continues. The water pot continues to be carried, and the wood continues to be gathered, yet now under the new perception of the dreamer, who, aware of the dream, strives to make it as beautiful as possible. The existential game, examined through expanded faculties, possesses no defined objective, for objectives imply transitions from one state to another, something meaningless within the realm of perfect unity, being merely part of the expressive nature intrinsic to the source, the cosmic game of Lila. Nevertheless, when viewed through mental tools, this appears contradictory. At that level, duality presents itself as progressive evolution, guiding all toward love, harmony, and unity, and ultimately, awakening. Wisdom, love, and intuition are the natural radiance of the I Am, when no longer fully obscured by the veil of the character. Identification with antagonistic aspects strengthens this veil, causing the character to live in the illusion of separation, an illusion both necessary and perfect for the unfolding drama. Awakening, illumination, or self-recognition within the unity of the source is not a mass event that transforms the mental matrix and the drama of existence all at once. On the contrary, it is an individual process, an inner calling that each character responds to in their own time and rhythm. As long as characters remain on the universal stage, performing their roles with passion or struggle, the play continues. The middle way, then, consists of fully embracing the role assigned to us, with its conflicts and joys, while keeping alive the remembrance of the unity that binds us all. It is in the tension between these two poles that existence is danced, playing the game with the wisdom of one who knows that the entire play and the playwright are one. In the eternity of the I Am, with sincere vows of awakening. Concendo sodalitas.